Hello, this is Gavin Gets Candy here, and welcome to another episode of Hotel Dusk. Now, before I start, I just want to say, uh, I don't, I haven't uploaded like the previous 4 to 5 parts before this one, and I don't know how it's gonna be uploaded in the future. Like, what I'm trying to say is I don't know if the episode for this one's gonna be uploaded not that far before this. What I'm basically trying to say is, to you, it may have seemed like, seem like, oh, it's been a week since the last episode or whatever, if anybody were following. But, fun fact, it's been a few months since I last played. I watched the last few minutes of the episode before this one just to catch myself up with what I'm supposed to do. But yeah, I remember the basic important stuff of the plot and like some of the big stuff that's happened. It's not like it's completely escaped me or anything. But yeah, I just wanted to give it as a heads up with my very terrible explanation you just heard. Anyways, yeah. There we go. Alright, all should be good. All should be good. So, in the last episode, as I have watched, I am supposed to go deliver this, like, label to Miss Helen Parker in this room, I believe. Let me in! I just love the idea of just freaking... Wait. I'm pretty sure it was room 212 that I was supposed to go to. It's a bottle of bourbon, and it's open. I like this place already. Yeah, okay. What am I doing? I love this freaking bar music though, dude. Didn't I already do this? There are some matches. Why doesn't anyone ever hand out lighters? What's this? Are you a puzzle nut? I already done this. The hard part is to do by taking away 4 of the matches. Swirl. I have... No. Wait. This doesn't look familiar. Oh, I have to take away 4. Oops. That's not right. That ain't right. I'm just gonna tell you right now, that ain't right. There's some matches. Why doesn't anyone ever? I already read that. What's this? Are you a puzzle nut? Try by mending my match puzzle. The girls create 3 squares. The hard part is to do so by taking away 4 of the matches. For some reason I thought I did this, but at the same time I obviously have not. Alright, so obviously, I don't know what I'm doing. Hold up. If you took away these 2, and that one, that's not a square. If you took away these 2, and that's not a square. If you took away these 2, that's not a square. Took away these 2, this one, and that one, and that one. Yeah, that. Wait, I'm trying to make 3 squares. My brain was telling me to make 4 squares, but I'm dumb. I'm just dumb. The goal is to create, 3 squares. Okay, all right. Who cares about plot? What really matters is these match puzzles that freaking I love for some reason. Nope. You can make like a square inside of a square. Oh wait. That was really easy. That was really easy. There, did it. Alright, now that we got satisfaction out of the way. That was weird. Now that we have satisfaction out of the way, I'm going to continue wandering aimlessly as I figure out what I'm doing in this world. Okay, we gotta go to the restaurant and find a bottle. That's what we're supposed to do. Oh, it's probably this bottle right here, I would imagine. The only bottle I can really see. There's a wine bottle on the table. This is a bottle of rosé. That's a bottle of wine. Alright then, thank you. There's a glass. I mean, Kyle. Kyle Hyde? You know that's the bottle, right, Kyle? That's the bottle that you need to use, Kyle. That's the one that Helen needs, Kyle. Kyle, why you do this to me? Hey, Louie, you got a minute? What? I'm working, man. Catch me later. I love you, Louie. Right, she said she was doing laundry, didn't she? If she's doing laundry, that means that I'm gonna very slowly walk my way through this laggy area. Alright. I'm gonna walk over here. Laundry. Hey, Rose. Got a minute? What is it? Mr. Hyde, I have a ton of work to do. I can't chat now. Busy, busy, busy. Why does everyone shun me away? Wait, who am I supposed to ask about the rosé? The rosé. The rosé. The rosé. No, but seriously, like, actually though? Yeah, okay, so there were 3 people who drank wine last night. 3 people. Helen, Summers, and Iris. Yo, Summers. Who is it? Kyle Hyde. Do you have some business with me, Mr. Hyde? I got something to ask you. What wine did you drink? What wine perchance have you sipped upon on this fine night, Mr. Summers? You had wine with dinner, right? But of course, food without wine is like a body without a soul to fill its... What kind? Well, it was white, yes, a crisp Chardonnay with hints of apple and a rich... Don't care. Oh, I see. Well, I guess we are finished here. Yes, well, good evening, sir. Summer closes his door. Well, it looks like he didn't have any rosé. You know, it really helps when you, like, actually watch through the last few minutes of the video instead of saying that you did and only watching, like, the last few seconds of it, you know? So you can actually get the details of what you're supposed to do. That really helps, you know? Yes, who's there? It's me, Kyle Hyde. Mr. Hyde! I figured you would be drunk in a ditch by now. You and me both, sister. Yes, so, hey, lady, what wine did you drink? I'll make it quick. You drank wine with dinner, right? Why? Did you want to see if there was any left? I don't suppose you remember what kind, you know, from like 10 minutes ago. Rosé, and it was quite nice. Why on earth are you asking me this? Just checking. Don't mind me. So you came up to my room to ask me... So that's it? Nothing more? Well, good night then. Iris turns and closes the door behind her. Well... So... does that mean that Helen... Well, Well, if Iris drank the rosé, and the rosé is the only bottle in the restaurant, what happened to the bottle that belongs to Helen? You know, I wish I had a. Oh, it's right. Oh my god. Well, this is a bottle. There's a bottle of wine on the counter. Yes, and? Alright, Kyle. Alright. I see the way you like to play. It's a can of ketchup. Who puts ketchup in a can anyway? Wait. No. Yeah, I know. You're asking the right questions here. The hell? Who put ketchup in a can? That's so weird. It should be in a bottle. It should be in a can. I don't like that. I don't like that thought. It's a can of sauce. I bet it tastes like sawdust. It's some kind of seasoning. Don't ask me. I can't cook worth a damn. It's a shelf for spices. Oh, deep fryers. Yo, bottle? Bottle of wine? There's a wine bottle next to the microwave. Oh, sorry. Red wine. I bet this is the bottle Helen ordered. Looks like there's still a bit of wine in the bottom of the bottle. I don't need the whole bottle, just a label. Alright, now you're speaking my language. I don't know, use this thing, I guess, to peel it off. Not gonna get anywhere using this right now. Or just examine it. There's a wine bottle next to the microwave. This is a bottle of red wine. Kyle. There's a wine bottle next to the microwaves. Kyle, we know who drank it. You literally just said this is the bottle that Helen must have had. Kyle. Please, just use this thing to scrape off the label. Come on. Kyle, please. Don't do this to me, man. There's a locker on the wall. It's unlocked. There's a toolbox on a shelf in the locker. Man, there's a pair of pliers in here. I might as well just take all of these. These should come in handy somewhere. Oh. Wait, did you say that because we're gonna ply off the label? Look at me, it's screwdriver. Never pass up the chance to get a screwdriver. I bet I'll be happy I found this before all's said and done. No, that's just his dialogue for life. What's that? Oh my god, is that a crowbar? Yo, nice, I got a crowbar. Never know when you might need one of these. I'm gonna ply the hell out of that label. Okay, so I looked up how to continue on because I'm a wimp at figuring out stuff in life and things. Sometimes sometimes you just need a helping hand, you know. And I don't think I think you have to go in one of these two boxes. There's a cardboard box on the bed. The products Ed sent over are in the box. Yeah, you need this thing right here. This should get the label off in no time. I take the adhesive remover. I looked in my suitcase. I should have just looked in this box, man. I literally just like decided to look in this box. I don't know, for some reason. Oh, okay. I guess it also helps if you don't take a few months break from playing the game and forgetting stuff and things like that. That would probably like help a lot in terms of like helping you remember that there's adhesive remover in that box. But still, anyways, I mean, you know, excuses aside. I try my best not to look through walkthroughs, but at the same time, I'm stupid. Yeah, that's that. So here we go. Swirl. Cura Valley, 1967. Meet again. Something else. Oh yeah. All over. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, oh. Just right off like a man does. Ugh. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. Yo, Pog. Yo, that felt satisfying to look at. What? There we go. I take the wine label. Wonder what kind of memories this wine holds for the old gal. Guess it's time she and I had ourselves another chat. Alright, over to room 212 I go. It's a lot of boxes and sacks of stuff. I've been recording for almost 40 minutes and I've done nothing but just talk to two people and remove a label from the bottle of wine. That's how you know That's how you know I should stop taking breaks from this game for a long period of time. Oh, Mr. Hyde, what brings you here? Rosa has her hands full. She asked me to bring you this wine label. You came all this way just for me? Sorry. Please, please, just come in. Well, if you say so. Yo, what's this? Oh, that's a brochure. Yo, can I look in your bathroom? No? Okay. I would have loved if you just, like, let me look in your bathroom. I like doing it to everyone, you know. It helps me familiarize myself with them, even though it's not their bathroom. I'm sorry that you had to run all over the hotel for my sake. Don't worry about it. I got nothing better to do. Oh, Posh! I'm sure you're a very busy man. But now that you're here, please feel free to sit for a spell. My room is your room. Thanks. Oh, I'm so happy. Yeah? Oh, yes, dear. Don't you get excited when friends come to pay you a visit? Everyone likes to have visitors. And you're not just any visitor. I find our conversations quite peculiar, Mr. Hyde, but in a very good way. You make me feel like I did 10 years ago. What happened back then? What happened back then? Yeah? What happened 10 years ago? Oh, nothing. I'm just reminiscing. Please forgive this old woman her fancy. The old gal is hiding something. Time to drag it out of... Well, okay, Kyle, it's kind of personal business, Hyde. But, Mr. Hyde, I thought you brought a wine label for me. Oh, why, of course. After the shame of looking up through a walkthrough, just take it, lady, just take it. Oh, thank you. This is simply wonderful. It will make for such a nice memory. Yeah? Okay. Want the adhesive remover? No thank you, young man. I don't need that. Oh, she looks really serious here. No thank you, young man. I don't need that. What's this? Oh. I forgot that exists. But like also, you want this crowbar? She doesn't want my crowbar. Oh man. Thin wire order sheet. Well, I never! Mr. Hyde, put that smut away this instant. Actually, I like partially expected it to. Oh hey, No thank you, young man. I don't need that. Well, I'd never, Mr. Hyde. Oh. Oh, that was actually really funny for some reason. Oh my god. Nothing in there for me to... And what are you reading in that little book of yours? Oh, okay, I just had to back out. Oh, it's this music. Mind if I ask you something? And what would that be? Rosa said you shared that wine with someone a few years ago. Who was it? Does it really matter? Actually... Both of these feel like they'd fail. She seems like a stern lady. We gotta be a little forceful here. Yeah, it matters. I can't say that I appreciate your okay, no, wait, she prefers kindness. I have no intention of discussing that with you. Please understand. Mind if I ask you something? And what would that be? Rosa said you shared that wine with someone a few years. Does it really matter? Actually. Come on, I'm just curious. It isn't the end of the world, but it's been bugging me for a while. Oh? You told me you've been here before. So when did you share a bottle of wine with someone? Mr. Hyde, you are persistent. You must know that day took place 10 years ago. So the guy you met 10 years ago, what happened to him? Let me guess. I bet he's dead. So he's pushing up daisies or what? Heaven forbid! Oh god, I'm so bad at this. No, of course not. I can't believe that's true. So the guy you met 10 years ago, what happened to him? She looks pretty shaken up. Let me guess. You don't know, do you? You don't know where he is, do you? I'm sure he's fine. It's just... we just haven't been in contact since that day. Who was this person? Let's talk about the person you met 10 years ago. You care about him. The person is pretty special to you, right? Oh, yes. That person meant the world to me. But then I betrayed him. Why don't you contact him? I wouldn't think it would be hard to contact this mystery person. But I bet I know why you haven't. Forgot all about you. Oh, Rosa said something about it being the sun, right? Oh, I can't remember. I know she talked about it, like, possibly being her son, maybe? Something like that, I think, if I remember correctly, maybe? He forgot all about you. I think he forgot you. Nonsense! He would never forget. Okay, I'm just... I'm so bad. I'm so bad. Why did you betray him? Because I'm selfish. Because I was only thinking of myself, of what I thought I wanted. I left him behind, Mr. Hyde. I abandoned him. Enough. What now? I thought perhaps you were the one person I could tell about my past, Mr. Hyde. Yeah? But obviously you are a man who crashes through life oblivious to emotions. I have nothing more to say to you. Please leave my room. Huh? I make my way back to 215. What with Helen? Why didn't she open up? Way to go, Hyde! You've officially hit a dead end! I never saw my son from Riley would get derailed, my little old lady! That's what I get for being such a sap! Hyde spent the rest of the night brooding in his room. You know what? I won't take it! Who was this person? Let's talk about the person you met 10 years ago. You care about him. Yes, no, that's an easy one. Yes, we already got that. Yes, we've been through this. But then yeah, he betrayed him. Oh no, I betrayed him. Oh dang, oops, I betrayed him. I wouldn't think it would be hard to contact this mystery person, but I bet I know why you haven't. You miss him too much. You think about him a lot, don't you? Oh yes, each and every day. I want so badly to see him again, but alas, I cannot. I can't bear the thought of causing the boy more grief. How did you betray him? Why did you betray him? Because I'm selfish. Because I was thinking only of myself, of what I thought I wanted. I left him behind, Mr. Hyde. I abandoned him. Who is this mystery person? I think I know who you're talking about. But how? It's your son, isn't it? Let's see if Rosa knows her hunches. Yes, that was the man I met 10 years ago. My only son. What's his name? Alan. Oh, hold on a minute. Alan? We know that name. Frickin' Martin Summers had something to do with Alan. I forgot, but you know, whatever. That's okay. Isn't he like looking for Alan or something? Ah, whatever. Yeah, it'll come back to me. It'll come back to me. Your son's name is Alan? Yes, that's correct. Alan Parker. Nice name. We met here for dinner 10 years ago and then went our separate ways. Any chance you gave him a fountain pen? Why, yes. Yes, I did. But how on earth could you possibly know that? You gave him that pen, huh? Wait, right here? What does this have to do with Adelin's pen? Yeah, give me 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Alright. Summers! Oh, right, here it is. Who is it? Kyle Hyde. Do you have some new business with me, sir? Yeah, your fountain pen. I need it. My pen? But you gave it to me not 2 hours ago. Why do you now decide just give me the damn pen? Alright. You don't deserve the nose tickles. Or this nose snatches. Whatever I do. You know, I take the fountain PO the nose. No, never mind. This should do it. At the risk of having your response delivered to the bridge of my nose, don't ask. Very well. Summer gives me the wary eye and shuts the door. You know, Kyle gets results. Good evening, Mr. Hyde. Won't you come inside? Here, lady, take this pen. Has Alan's name on it. And you gave it to him. Ever seen this before? Where did you get this? It's his. It's my son's. It's your son's pen, huh? So this is your son's pen, huh? That's correct. I gave it to him 10 years ago when we were finally reunited. I'm so sorry about the freaking The voice, oh my god, so bad. You had to be reunited? You were on the outs for a while, huh? It was because I left him behind. I abandoned him, Mr. Hyde. I walked out of his life. Mr. Hyde. You must tell me. How did that pen come to be in your possession? I found it in a restaurant. A guest dropped it. A guest dropped? So my son... That means Alan is in this hotel. No, he's not. But then, who dropped the pen if not him? A friend of his. Well, he's not much of a friend, actually. But why? How? Oh, this is all too much. Oh yeah, isn't Summers stole the manuscript thingy from Alan, right? Isn't that what happened? Alan is missing. Guy with the pen is looking for him. My boy is missing? Please, Mr. Hyde, tell me that is not true. As I understand it, Alan wrote a book and his chump stole it from him. Sounds like your boy was shook up about it and vanished soon after. That can't be. Wish I had better news for you, but there it is. My son had always dreamed of being a writer. On that night 10 years ago, he told me he'd almost achieved his dream. It was hard work, but I knew he would never give up. It was a dream after all. Oh, to think that it has been taken from him. It breaks my heart, it truly does. Yeah, that's a shame. Tell me about this theft, Mr. Hyde. Why? I want to find the man who stole his work and make him pay. Look, you're a tough broad, and I like that, but it's too late. The guy who plagiarized your son's novel already fessed up. He's searching for your son so he can clear things up and make amends. I think the real question is whether or not your son will forgive him. I have faith that he will forgive this man. I know my boy, Mr. Hyde. Alan will surely forgive him. You seem pretty sure. That's just the way he is. His heart is large, and he has forgiven greater trespasses before this. After all, he forgave his own mother for turning her back on him. She's finally going to spill it. Mr. Hyde, may I implore you for a favor? Would you lend your ear to a sad and shameful story? Yeah, sure, okay. Years ago, you see, there lived an absolute fool of a woman. In her youth, she became enraptured with show business and magic. But soon she married, and her husband convinced her to settle down. She agreed, but her secret heart yearned for a return to the lights and the glory. In time, the pull of the stage became too great, and she abandoned her family. At first, her return to the world of magic filled her life with color. Hold on one moment. Sorry about that. She had chosen the path of the entertainer once more. It became her everything. The woman lived for the moment when applause swept over her like a wave. But, to her dismay, the more acclaim she received, the emptier she began to feel. Suddenly, being known as the greatest magician of all time mattered not. All she could think of was meeting the son she left behind so long ago. What a fool she was. So the woman sets up a meeting with her son. No, not at first. The first encounter was a simple twist of fate. The woman had been called to perform at the grand opening of a new hotel, and by the strangest of chances, her son was invited to the same party. When she saw him, she was filled with fear and certain he would be enraged. But instead, he took her by the hand and forgave her. That day, they made a promise to each other. A promise to meet in 10 years at that same hotel. And 10 years later they did that very thing. The boy told her of his own dream, of how he longed to become a writer. And the woman presented her with a small fountain pen to help him on his way. It was the first and last gift she ever gave him, or so I hear. They made no more promises, arranged no more meetings. The year after meeting her son at the hotel, the woman quietly retired. And this time, she walked away from the stage for good. So where'd she go next? That is the end of my story, Mr. Hyde. Where she went and how she spent her days after that? No one knows. Yeah. Well, let me tell you what I heard. Oh? The woman's son told his thieving pal how much the hotel meant to him. Said it was his most special place in the whole world. A place filled with memories that he treasured more than anything. At least, that's what I heard. Oh, Mr. Hyde. I think you should have this pen. Maybe you can give it back to its owner someday. I don't have the words. Anyway, sorry to take up all your time. I'll see you around. Alan is Helen's son. Didn't see that one coming. Summer's going to do back flips when he hears this, and I'll probably have to tell him. Okay, Hyde, time to think. Take a second and get your thoughts together. Oh, doing this after months. Okay, I got this. Just before 9, I made my way down to the bar for a couple of belts. Lily was working the bar and doing a damn fine job of it. The next person to stumble into the bar was... It was one of the... All three of these people entered the bar. The order of which they entered the bar is kind of... Ooh. Helen was either the first or the last. I know that. She definitely wasn't the second to enter. I think it was Helen. Yeah, okay. That's right. The old lady from 212, Helen Parker, was the next person to enter the bar. Me and Helen shot the breeze while she sipped a gimlet. The drink loosened her up, and she told me how she'd stayed here before. After a couple of drinks, I decided to split the bar. I picked Rosa and Dunning's brains to learn more about the hotel's history. I didn't get much, but what they did spill was pretty interesting. For one, the bar was built for the hotel's 10-year anniversary, which means the hotel was built 20 years ago. Also, I got Dunning to talk about when he took over the place. It was... "5 years ago." Yeah, that sounded about right. That's right, 5 years ago. Put down cash on the barrelhead and took over the same day. Next, Rosa came by and made me deliver a wine labeled to Helen. After ransacking the whole place for the bottle, let me tell you, for some reason it took me a while to think of going to the kitchen. I finally got the label. What kind of wine was she drinking again? Red wine. That's right. Helen had a bottle of red. Went for the same stuff she had 10 years ago. When I dropped off the label, Helen was all smiles and started chatting me up. We got to talking about who she came here with 10 years ago. Her companion's name was... Alan. That's right. It was her son, Alan. I found out the pen Summer dropped is the same one Helen gave her son. I told Helen, and she spelled her entire life story. I ain't much for sob stories, but I listened as patiently as I could. Helen told me that she left her son to become a magician. That's right, a magician. Still can't wrap my mind around that one. She left her family to pursue the dream, and it's tortured her ever since. Maybe she sleeps better tonight. Night has fallen over the city and the hotel. I know the dark. It's a cover that lets people's bad sides run wild. Envy, doubt, grief, they all come out at night. Bradley. What do you think of that night when the darkness comes? I've got until dawn to find out. Yo, Until Dawn is a good game though. Save your game, hot diddly doodle, of course. But that's where I'm ending this. The recording has been an hour long, but I imagine the final product probably will be not that long. Anyways, it's been a while since I've recorded, and it's been months since I recorded Until Dusk, so, I hope that went okay. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and goodbye until the future. Goodbye.